I please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your lovely children. We, your lovely children. We, your lovely children. We, your lovely children. I'm being told to do this male and female. Separate the energies. No problem. So that means that they won't all be done on this live because I haven't had breakfast. I'm on a drinking thing this morning. I'm having some tea and then I got some juice. And that can't really sustain my body. So I'm gonna get hungry and then I'm gonna go and eat some food. Move my legs around, get my blood flowing. And then I'll come back. So see, I wish the master would tell me these things before I start, you know what I'm saying? But God works in mysterious ways. There's a reason for everything. And so I is not going to complain. I is going to go with the flow. Because isn't it funny how God can talk directly to us, but God chooses not to. But I'm in the process of trying to negotiate the terms of our partnership. I want God to talk directly to me. Sometimes there are some things that God could just tell me because I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But God be choosing to, first of all, God be whispering. It's like, it don't really make the, whatever it's saying, like, abundantly. You know, like, God be just talking real soft. Sometimes it just flashes across the mind, whatever God is saying, like, you know, like a picture, like a thought or something, and it's like, it goes away. So it's easy for you to just ignore it with the same speed. But me, I'm working on my communication with the divine. Please, I want to be spoken to. Like, just tell me straight up, like, and clearly. You don't have to shout, okay? Because I'm not a naughty girl. I don't need to be shouted at. But can we communicate, like, you know, Charlie's Angels type vibe, like, good morning, Angel. Good morning, Charlie. Yeah, I'm a Charlie's Angel. Edward, I go. Emmanuel Charles Edward. I'm a Charlie's Angel. Those of you who don't know, that is Emmanuel. And the virgin shall have a son, and they shall call him Emmanuel. Emmanuel manifested as a Rasta man, a Bobo, Jamaica, Emmanuel Charles Edward. I am a Charlie's Angel. I'm not hard to talk to. I'm going to try and establish that type of relationship with God where I can actually hear the voice of God like how you're hearing me right now, because I don't like the way God be communicating. It make it more difficult for me. It's like, I'm trying to win, okay? You need to talk clearly in the receiver so I can receive it. Okay? If I choose to ignore it, then that's different. But make sure that I know it's you. Make sure that I hear you clearly, you know, so I can win more times than not. Because it's a little bit good to be naughty, you know, a little bit. So let's see who's going first. I got the male's card in my hand. So there's a man. Let's figure out. Well, let's get your details for you. Let's see what God has done for you when it comes to your enemies fighting against you. Those who want to fight against you and you're innocent. What did God do to them for you? So let's see who this is for. First of all, actually, I'm gonna get okay, I'm gonna do it like this. I'll mix it all up, and then we're gonna do roll call. We're gonna find out who's gonna get the message first, second, and 12 and 12 make 24. So that's 24. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna write the names down as they come out, and then that's how we're gonna do the reading. So I might do them like four readings per live, depending on how long they are. So this is basically roll call, and I might do like 1 or 2 of them. So we're gonna do it like this. And then we're gonna follow the energy. All right, so this one is right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So, in order of the roll call, let's get them written down. So, we got Gemini male, those big thingamajiggies, that sign there, that's masculine, and this is feminine. So Pisces female, second. Because we need to understand life and how God actually works. Because we be thinking that wicked people just be doing us shit and they're getting away with it. And we've done readings on this channel before, but now it's time for another checkup. Time for another check-in. Let's see what God has done for us lately with these wicked ass people, okay, who take advantage of us for no good reason. Leo female. Taurus male. Libra female. Very interesting. So this lineup right here, Leo, my daughter's a Leo female, her dad is a Taurus male, and I'm a Libra female. It's interesting how that lineup come out. So Libra female. Then we got Aries female. Then Capricorn male. Then Virgo male. Oh, good God. Gemini female. Aquarius female. Then Libra male. And Pisces male. Scorpio male. Sagittarius female. Virgo female. Scorpio female. Taurus female. Leo male. Aries male. Capricorn female. Cancer female. Sagittarius male. Cancer male. And Aquarius male. Alright, so let's get to it. Come on, let's get... Okay, so to keep my blood pressure down, okay, I realized that I could never be a judge listening to people's woes all day. Okay, that shit gets to me. So to keep my blood pressure down, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna find out what area of your life these people offended you, rather than find out what they did. Okay, once you hear the area and you hear the punishment, if you know the person who was messing with you in that area, you see them having these symptoms or anything like what's about to be described, then you know that God did that for you, just for you. I know Michelle kind of confused because the material keep getting thinner and thinner on my boobs. Look, you see that? It's too much information, so try to like double up the fabric and shit. I want to look good at the same time. Yes, I'm naughty. I love it. Okay, so the area of life. So who's first? I think it's Gemini male. So what decks am I gonna need? Okay, so different decks with different people. Okay, move this along here. Y'all are at work with me, okay? Shit, you have to take me as I am. So for the Gemini male, okay, so let's do what area of life they offended, and then what's their punishment? What did you do to these criminals? These absolute criminals. Naughty, naughty. I am not gonna be lifting this box up and down. So we're gonna go slide you over there. Alright, let's get the details. So Gemini male. I think you're first. Yeah, Gemini male. Let's see what area of your life they offended you in. And then we're going to get some details about what God did to them to execute justice on your behalf. Because you didn't deserve it. We be thinking God be silent because we don't be seeing what God be doing on our behalf. So that's why I'm going to use my gift to tell us, so we get to understand God a little bit more. And in the future, you won't even need me to tell you, because you don't know that God, shit, is clobbering time. Okay? Doesn't know that God won't fix it for you. You think karma don't exist, and keep thinking that God is a God of justice. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna stop the talking now. So the family card wanted to make itself visible, and then the underlying was remembrance. So something to do with the family possibly, or that has a little side note to it. Okay, so let's see, what area of your life did this enemy offend you in? So 1, 2, and 3. Huh. So we got laws of the universe. So they broke the law. War or discord. So this coming like somebody who gave you false information, like false principles, false teachings on what is right and what is wrong. Somebody who misled you on how important it is to be morally upright, okay, in your profession, at work. So maybe somebody taught you some bad business ethics, okay? That's what I'm getting. They didn't tell you that if you do this, that's gonna happen. They just tell you to be any old how in your career, like step on people as an if you wish and how you wish to get ahead type of thing. You know, like lie to your customers to get their money. Just be disruptive and disregard other people's rights. You were taught to be that way. That's at the bottom of the deck. It's a death to that now. So that brought changes. So let's see what God did to them for misleading you, giving you a bad start when it comes to your career. They didn't teach you about integrity. They chose to make you believe that you can just do anything to anybody, any old how. And there will be no punishment for it, because who's gonna know? And if they do know, who's gonna check you? So they taught you wrong. So God punished this person for being a false prophet, basically. False teacher. Woe unto those who lead God's children astray. So now you have to find yourself back to integrity from all those, possibly even years. It could be months, it could be weeks, it could be years of being misled and misguided by those who you've given superiorship over you, if that's a word. But you understand what I'm saying. So let's see how God punished this person or people. Bam. Yeah. It's a bacterial infection. They basically messed up your karma. They dirtied your karma. And for that, it's clobbering time. So we got loss of voice. That's their punishment. Okay? So loss of voice can show up in different ways. Loss of voice could mean shit. Because of loss of money, this person put you on a wrong trajectory when it comes to your money life. Okay, they made you lose out. They probably they dirtied your reputation as a businessman. Okay, so God made them lose their voice. This could show up as, let's see, some of the ways that it could show up: losing their voice. Maybe now they can't talk to you because now you see who they are, so they can't, you don't hold them in high regard anymore, so they can't talk to you. Maybe you told other people how they started you off wrong, so they can't talk to nobody else either to teach that stupid shit to anybody else. Okay, so that's two ways that they could lose their voice. Perhaps they actually lost their voice for real, for real. Maybe there was a period of time where they suffered from some kind of infection or something in their throat and they actually couldn't talk. So for using their voice to lead you, an innocent, helpless person who didn't know any better, astray, instead of teaching you the right thing, God just took their voice. God's like, now you can't talk to nobody. You can't spread that shit to nobody else. Okay? Yeah, loss of money and loss of rights. So it's really damaged you. This has really damaged you. Just know that however bad it damaged you, it could have been worse. Okay? So use this as an experience to learn from. All right? So that's what I get for you, Gemini male. And they say karma isn't real. So if you know this person and you see this person suffering with throat issues of any kind, that's because of what he or she or they did to you. They can't talk to nobody. They don't have no power over other people and stuff like that. They don't have the kind of power that they used to. They're not regarded as highly as they used to and all that. It's their judgment for fucking with you. Okay? That's how the universe punishes people, and that's why we be thinking that God don't avenge those who wrong us. Okay? That's why we think that God is silent, because we're looking for, I don't know what we're looking for. I guess we're looking for justice to be issued in the sense that it's issued in the real world. Like, but it doesn't make any sense now that you really slow down and think about it, because God don't have a jail cell like that shit. Our body is our jail cell. Our mind can become our jail cell when it's not functioning properly, and our body becomes our jail cell when it's not functioning properly. So when it comes to, like, not every dysfunction in our life is a punishment for somebody else's wrongdoing against us, but sometimes they are. And even in ourselves, things that go wrong with ourselves is our punishment for doing bad things to people who did not deserve it. Okay? Especially when we knowingly do that to people. We get our ass clicked too. Yeah. It's clobbering time. Okay? So that's Gemini male. God don't play. We need to recognize how to God's sentencing and judgment. People want to tell us that Judgment Day come when we die. Nah, Judgment Day is all day, every day. Okay? Heaven is here now. Hell is here now. Which one we experience depend on what we've been putting out. If you're putting out hellish vibe, you can only expect hell to come back to you. It's yours. You've been putting it out. You want somebody else to experience hell, but that's not theirs because they've been doing the right thing by God. So how you gonna expect that the one who has all power to issue judgments is going to punish somebody who has actually been doing good? Somebody who has actually been following the rules that I set. I don't care how much you want them to suffer. I don't want them to suffer because they don't deserve to suffer. Because if I allow them to suffer because you want them to suffer, what am I teaching them about their good works, their sacrifices, their diligence in following divine law, their diligence in even acknowledging divine law, trying to follow divine law? You see, you got your agenda, but I have mine, says God. Okay? I need my child to understand that there are privileges, there are rewards for doing the right thing. And I need you to understand that there are punishments and a loss of privileges for doing the wrong thing. Because I, God, set the rules around here, not you. I will only grant your wishes, your evil wishes, as far as they are justified. If they are not justified, they will not be granted. I am God around here. And that's why my enemies still can't conquer me. Y'all don't know who I am. Like, they call me goody two shoes, okay? And they thought that shit would hurt my feelings. I take pride in being a good girl. I take pride in doing the right thing. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I know the rewards. I see the blessings. I see how it relates to life. And you know how many enemies I have? Do you know how powerful those enemies are? Eh? And yet still they can't catch me. They can't conquer me. They can't change me. They can't hurt me like they want to. You think these little sniffles and blowing of my nose is what they want for me? They want to see me dead. They want to see me. That's what they want to see. It's meant to ruin my lungs, ruin my teeth, ruin my eyes, ruin my heart, ruin my kidneys. They want to, this is what they want from me. But God ain't giving that to them because it's like, what did she do to deserve that? And we already saw the reading. She didn't do anything to deserve that. They've been lying on me. And they know that they've been lying on me, and they decide to still go forward hurting me, even though they know that they started hurting me because of lies that were told on me. The US government still continue to fight against me. Well, branches of it, because you know there's the good side and there's the bad people. So the corrupted side, obviously. They still want to fight against me anyway because I'm just too powerful. God made me too powerful. They still don't have no beef with me because it's like, shit, I'm not bothering you. And if I come here and I do a reading that goes contrary to whatever you're doing, it's because God sent me. Okay? I don't just take my own self up and come on here trying to ruin your little evil plots and schemes and shit. But God been talking to you and you have been blocking out God successfully. So God put somebody in the physical to come deliver these messages so that in the court of public opinion, God's business can get dealt with. God said, shit, Muhammad won't come to the mountain comes to Muhammad. You can't stop this. I'm saying all that so that you people can see that God is working on our behalf all day, every day. I'm saying all that so that you people can see that heaven is not a place that you go to after you die. Heaven is a state of being, it's a state of mind. So if you were living right in this life, then your next life you're gonna be all right. You're gonna get decent parents, or you're gonna be looked after however. But if you've been serving all type of bad vibes to people and just don't care in this life, even if you die, you still have to pay though. You still have to pay for that. You still have to pay. You cannot escape. You put it out into the world, it's yours. That energy is gonna come right back to you because it's yours. You put it out. Let's go to the Pisces female. Let's see what God has been doing on your behalf. Let's see what area of your life they messed with you. Pisces female. God is real and God is active. Okay? Just because you don't see what God is doing to your enemies, it don't mean that nothing was done on your behalf, because God loves you. Okay? God loves you. And God looks out for us. God looks out for the helpless. You are not helpless. You have to learn to see God at work in your life. Learn how to recognize God's work in your life. So, Pisces female, let's see, what area of your life did this person or people offend you? I'm gonna do like 4 of them. Yeah, afterlife at the bottom of the deck here. Afterlife, it could be talking about like after you leave this flesh, or it could simply be talking about after a certain phase of your life. So it's like, you know, when you go through seasons of your life and you get into a new chapter, that's basically the afterlife while you're alive. Okay? So let's see how they've been messing with you, Pisces female. You were innocent and they chose to offend you. You didn't deserve it. So we got persecution or crucifixion. Lord of mercy. So to persecute someone mean you really shit, like what they're doing to me. Basically, they're persecuting me. So you're suffering a fate similar to mine, where you're going through a whole bunch of problems. Problem on top of problem, on top of problem, on top of problem. The underlying issue is remembrance of identity because of who you are. This story sounds very similar to mine. Because I'm a good person. I'm a powerful person. So you must be basically like Jesus Christ with tits, as one of my tarot readers said. She called us Jesus Christ with tits. The shit. Because you choose to be a good person, they choose to make your life as tormented as possible. Remembrance of identity. Because you remember who you are. You remember whose you are. Well, now it's time for them to remember. So, what's their punishment for persecuting the Pisces female? Because they choose to be who they actually are, which is a child of God. What is their punishment? Let's see this one. Interesting. Somebody just hate the fact that you're a good person. You're a happy good person. You don't care what they think about you. You choose to do the right thing anyway. And that's what they hate about you, Pisces. So they think they could change you, bring out the beast in you. Tell them we over here at the Beauty and the Beast Collective, we only let the beast out of the cage when we want to, okay? They do not summon our beast. We consciously release our beast when we want to, okay? Okay. You don't control our beast. Our beast is ours to control. Shit, if I don't want to fight you, I don't have to fight you. I don't care what you do to me. If I choose not to fight you, I choose not to fight you. Duh. Shit. If I choose not to cry because of what you're doing to me, I choose not to cry. I don't have to be what you think I'm gonna be because you've studied other people and this is how most people respond. So you think that's how I'm gonna respond as well. That's basically what they're doing. They think that they understand you, Pisces. So they do what they do thinking that they're gonna get the type of reaction from you that they get from everybody else, because they're trying to destroy your reputation, your character. They're trying to bring you outside of the energy that you choose to walk in. And you're like, phooey, okay? I run this. And God say, good girl, I got you. Let me take care of this. It's clobbering time. Shit. I say, good girl, you just focus on what you're supposed to be focusing. I'll take care of this idiot of mine. This foolish child of mine. Or children. Because we all got children. Whether we do good or do bad. That's I got this. We got bank parking lot at the bottom. I'm getting like God is parking their bank. It's like put a brakes on your money. Woo! See? Yeah. 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 God is fucking up their money, Pisces. Their money getting all fucked up. On days like these, I love my job. See, this is what I want to do. I don't want to have to be dealing with my own stupid story. But that last part had to get done. Like, we had to get the truth out into the open. Once I'm done with that, I don't have to talk about my story anymore, unless I'm just drawing a reference to help y'all to learn from. But I don't want to have to deal with that shit anymore. Like, fuck that. Okay, I got better things to do with my time because I'm safe. I've always been safe, so I don't need to be talking about that stuff. But I did need to, for the sake of putting the truth out into the public. And once that's done, I'm not gonna be visiting that shit. Like, those who need to fight on my behalf, the real police, they gonna handle them. If the karma gonna handle them, I need to handle them. But I'm giving them thanks for the experience, because I get to use it to teach y'all and show y'all an example of how this is the gospel of Chanel. Let's put it like that. So it's an example, like in the Bible, of how the universe interacts with the different characters that have told their story. You know, the ones that we were fortunate enough to read in the Bible. It's just an account of people's interactions with God and the universe and people around them and stuff like that. It's their life story. That's all that is. Just like an elder sitting and talking to you, so you can learn from their mistakes instead of having to make the same mistakes over and over and have to start from scratch. You know? So how is God punishing them? The first thing we got is a withdrawal, Pisces. Then we got liquidation and auctions. They have to sell their shit. God is just sucking all their money out of them. We got tax back. And we got it's in someone else's name. So yo, not even their money that they get from tax they can receive. God said, look, the underlying issue is sold. God said, all right, since you want shit, sold assets, like straight, no chaser, for their credit fraud. When it's a credit, it's the identity credit. So it's for messing with your karmic credit. Because they have ruined your reputation in the sight of other people. Okay? The way how these people, persecution or crucifixion, do you know? You've heard Jesus' story. And you know the people who betrayed Jesus and left Jesus like at the last minute. Okay? So, yeah, you actually went through some crazy stuff like that. And it's like now people don't even know who you truly are because they never put the truth of who you are out there. So they stole your karmic credit. So people you could have worked with in this life, they were looking at you like, you know, this sounds so much like my story. Because they lied on you, they took from you, they mess with your money, they mess with your happiness, anything that will ruin your joy, anything that will pull you out of your character, any way that they think they can attack you to make you react in a way that is not you. They did that. And God said, all right, since y'all mess with my daughter's identity here, and my daughter's, yeah, for credit, for the credit fraud, karmic credit, we're gonna repossess everything that you got. How about that? So that's what God did. They got withdrawals. They had to make withdrawals. They had to sell some stuff. And when they get their tax back, they still can't even claim that because it's in someone else's name. So if this person wanted to, they could just take it and say, yo, it's mine. It's not yours because it's in my name. It's my tax back. So God has just been draining their pockets, basically. So yeah, sold. So that's their punishment for messing with your livelihood. Okay? Because this hurt you in your personal life, your professional life, they hurt you in your social life, you know, just they mess with your peace of mind. They did a number on you. They persecuted you, Pisces female. And God just took all their money from them. Like, yeah, this is what's special to you, no problem. And maybe they were even making money off of persecuting you like this, Pisces. So God said, all the things that you earned or gained from these monies that you got by hurting this Pisces female, I am going to take them from you. You have to sell them. You have to give some away. You have to trade some. Shit. Yeah, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you for hurting my daughter. How you like them apples? Kisses from heaven, Pisces. Kisses from heaven. Okay, so let's see who's next. So Leo female. Leo female. Let's see. Where did they mess with you? What area of your life? Okay, so we got moral compass. Wanted to make an appearance at the bottom of the deck. We've got future. So your future, they messed with your future. It's like you had certain plans for your future. You saw your future being in a specific way, and this person just disrupted all of it. So now you have to basically go back to the drawing board, kind of trying to imagine what your future is gonna be like. Okay, this could be like marriage, kids, job, house, You know, you envisioned your future in a specific way. And this person threw a spanner in your works. Now you gotta go back to the drawing board, imagining your future all over again. But Leo, let this be a lesson that, yeah, we got business network wanting to show itself. At the bottom of the deck, we got death. Yeah. So the business network changed things. Let's see what come after death. Sex life. Yeah. Let's see what's next. Faith. And one more. Health. Health of the world. Health of your world. So faith. So death. Sex life. Faith. Health of your world. Yeah. And then we got a recognition and afterlife. So after this person, so it could have been like a terrible relationship, okay, but it had something to do with business as well, okay, but it's like you planned a future with this person, and then because of the business that, who is this, Leo female, right? Yeah, because of the business that he's involved in. Listen, I don't check for this homosexual stuff, right? So if you know that your partner is a woman like you, then you fit the characters how the characters fit. I don't care about that. That's not my flex. Okay? I don't care about that. I don't do the gay shit. I don't do the homosexual shit. I don't care about that. Okay? Right. So if you know that you're a man and you have a boyfriend, then if I say a girlfriend, then you need to switch it to boyfriend because you have a boyfriend. That's your business. Okay. And for the females, the same for you. Y'all ain't gonna complicate my life. So let's see. Got a lot of messages coming in. Got institution and death. So institution and death again at the bottom of the deck. So everything is coming to an end. Like you had to change all your plans because of this person's business network. Change the compass of your life. Not really your moral compass. See, I'm getting plans for the future. That's why future was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well, we got philosophy. Let's look up the word philosophy. Philosophy, originating from the Greek love of wisdom, is systematic, rational, and critical study of fundamental questions regarding existence, knowledge, ethics, reason, and reality. It functions as a method of inquiry, using argument and analysis to deepen understanding rather than just a collection of facts. And one philosophical understanding you can glean from this experience, Leo female, is the future can change at any time, especially when you involve other people. And whether we want to involve other people or not, other people do have uh they have the power to affect our lives. Okay, so it's good to make future plans, but don't hold so firmly to them that when something happens and you find you have to change your course, that you either can't change your course or you're trying really hard to hold on to what you envisioned for yourself for the future, or you feel then hopeless that okay, now I have no future at all because what I thought was going to happen isn't happening. Be fluid. Okay. Philosophy. So that's the underlying issue or the subject here. So let's see where they messed with you. Yes, in the past. So it's all those things in the past. So it's basically your philosophical understanding. The business network stepped in and basically changed your whole. It's like you were planning your life with someone in your mind, and they did something where, as it pertains to their business network, and it just made everything shatter to pieces. And now you have to construct some kind of new plan for your future. But it starts with your philosophical understanding of future planning. Okay, it is important. This experience is an important lesson in how it's like it's not solid. Our plans for the future, they're not solid. You don't know what life is going to throw at you because you have these great plans for your life, but there are other people around you who don't have great plans for your life, and they're going to try to affect your life in any and every way that they possibly can. So it's better to keep a kind of fluid kind of mentality. People come, people go. Things come, things go. Okay, just live. All right. I'm not saying not to have any goals. It's great to have goals because then you have a purpose. You got things that you're working towards. But just know that life shifts sometimes. So be ready to shift when life shifts also. Okay? So that you don't get caught up. All right? So yeah, so it's in the past. So all these things are in the past. All the things that we mentioned in your reading. That's where they messed with you in your past. Let's see the underlying issue. We got conquering and sex life. So this person was trying to conquer your life and how you interacted with life. And we got recognition of your friend circle, social circle. So the people that you were socializing with and how it relates to your future. Okay, so that's a lesson in itself. When it comes to family, you know what I'm saying? Like you planned on having a family, and we got prophecy and we got inherit. So what I'm getting from this statement that God made, prophecy and inherit, is like God is saying, if it's not God's plan for your life, don't hold so firmly to it. Okay? The prophecy over your life, that's what you're going to inherit. Okay? So you had plans for your life, but you didn't realize that you couldn't trust your friend or your friend circle, okay, when it comes to your future. So we have our plans for our life, but God also has plans for our life. And it's better that we see ourselves through God's eyes and do our planning around that rather than trying to construct a whole fantastical image of what we expect our future to look like, because there's so many variables that we cannot control. Okay, and a lot of people are very great pretenders. Okay, so do not hold to, if God didn't tell you it, don't hold on to it. Basically, that's what God is trying to teach you with this. So that's a lesson in itself for you. Now we're gonna find out how God fucked this person up on your behalf. Yeah, so yeah, if it's a prophecy over your life that God told you, you can believe that with all your heart and trust the path that you're going. that is going to happen. No matter what twists and turns and up and down and tumble over, no matter what life do to you, you gonna have what God said, because God said it. Okay? So it don't matter how long it takes, it doesn't matter how you get there, just know that you're going to get there because God said it is for you. Okay? So there's a difference with our plans and desires for our life and God plan and God desire for our life. Because you thought you could trust this friend. You thought you could trust this person or these people. Okay? So let's see what God did on your behalf. How God fucked them up on your behalf. Shit, it's clobbering time! I know. I can't help it. I can't help it. Wake up! Shit, when I'm in a good mood, let me enjoy my good mood. Because when I start crying and shit, okay, I'm not in a good mood. So right now, I'm in a good mood. Right? The bank is the robber. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So it's an inside job. Legalities. An inside job. Ruining shit from the inside. Interesting. So this is this person's punishment. The bank is the robber. So whoever this person was business networking with, they're actually working against him now. So he ruined your future with him because of this business network, and the same business network is now betraying him. And they're using legalities and technicalities to betray this motherfucker. All right, let's see. Let's dig some more. That's what you get. So they basically betrayed you for this business network, and the business network is betraying him, her, or them. Bummer. Oh, we got witness. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Miscounted. So something was seen, but it was like kind of misunderstood. So it's like these people, yeah, audit. So when they audit you is basically when they take, like, they dig deep into your full account. Okay? So this person, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, stolen documents. So this person didn't get a chance to really read the full contract. Okay, so this person thought that he or she or they was securing this contract with their business network when the business network was just playing him, her, or them anyway. Ooh, and they had a friend in you who was planning long term with them and stuff, and they betrayed you for this shit. Yep, sounds about right. So they betrayed you for the business network, and the business network betrayed them. Karma. There's no honor among thieves. What can I say? Let me get a sip in my belly. It's time for breakfast. Shit, business shut down. Business lock. Business network? What business network? I know you not. Said the business network people. Yeah, we all know owe you like that, motherfucker. We don't owe you, motherfucker. You should have read the contract properly. Yeah. Trick or treat. Oh shit. God shut that whole shit down. I'm telling you, God be working on our behalf. We just don't see it. I'm here. I'm here to show us. Because I want to see him too. I want to see mine. I want to see mine. I want to check that. It's cool. It's in the upright. Ooh, yeah. Let me laugh for you. You don't have to laugh at their pain if you're too much of a goody two shoes to laugh at their pain. I will laugh at them for you. Look, the bank is the robber. So whoever this person betrayed you for, they're the one that's been fucking him, her, or they up. Like, okay, so we got a different name. And then we got backyard. Yeah. So that's the didn't read the contract properly energy. So it's like the information. The backyard is the part of the yard that you can't see in it. So if you're visiting somebody, you can't see what's in their backyard. You don't know what's happening back there. Okay? So a different name and backyard. Interesting. And we got the bank serviceman. So the one who was doing whatever needed to be done regarding the money. We got original, dime, and bank teller female. Oh, so they used another female to cloud his eyes. Listen, men, you need to stop falling for these tricks. Y'all are, you know what? As you were. And then we got bank groundsman. So what I'm getting with this is like to be grounded. Like, you ain't going nowhere. Like, you think you're going to be banking? You ain't banking nothing around here. Okay? So God, this person betrayed you, and God used the same people that this person or people were working with to betray them, to ground them. So the money, whatever money this person did get from this business that they dumped you for, they didn't even get to enjoy the money. If they didn't get the money at all. I don't know why I put the thing around this. So let's see. The underlying issue, we got the bank is the robber. And we got at another bank. Just lie on top of lie. Let's see. We got the money made a profit. And we need to ask questions like, nah, the money didn't make no profit, bro. Everything that you're seeing is an illusion. You need to ask questions. We got bank vault been bought by a private bank. And we started off with in another name. A different name. So a private bank robbery. Oh my God, they did this person so bad. Hiding spot coming next. That's dread. But you know what? It's justice. You fuck around with my daughter, the Leo. Had great plans for you. Loved you. Respected you. Treated you with kindness. Was fair to you. While behind the scenes, you were being so unfair. So uncaring. Okay? You dumped her for some monies, okay? For some money people, a money network. You dumped her for the money network, and the money network end up fucking you over. She didn't deserve that. And you dumped her for the money network. So it's only fair that I use the same money network that you betrayed her for to fuck you up on behalf of my beautiful daughter, my beautiful innocent daughter. So your future's fucked and her future is fucked. Praise the Lord. We got a hiding spot. The business network was like, mine. You ain't getting this money. Oh my God, these karmic readings are funny. I need to go have some breakfast now. I'm gonna stop this one right here. Okay, how many did I do? I think I did 3. I wanted to do 4, but it's okay. I'll stick with 3 this time because I need to go and take care of my body. Where's my pen? Yeah, man, that shit is funny. So when we come back on the next live, we're gonna try and do Taurus, Libra, Aries, and Capricorn. Wait, sorry. Taurus male, Libra female, Aries female, and Capricorn male. That's what we're going to try to do in the next live. Okay? So I'm going to go and take care of myself now. Take care of my health. And you should do the same. Take care of your duties. Okay? Be a good girl or good boy. Because what you put out is going to come back to you. Okay? Right. So until next time, my love, thank you so much for joining me. And we're going to come back and see what other thing God has been doing on our behalf, because God just loves us. Okay? Those who see us as prey, they want to prey upon us. And they want to hurt us and think that there's no cost, there's no pay for that shit. Ha! And you know what? Yeah, that business network that betrayed this person, you think that they got away with that betrayal? God is about to fuck them up for what they did to him, her, or them as well. Isn't life interesting? It's the circle. It's the circle of life. Let me take my silly ass out of here. Until next time.